If you could just say your name and spell it.
My name is John Culqui. It's Culqui.
Okay. And you're from Long Beach?
I'm from Long Beach, born and raised in Lennox, California, which is a little bit north from here, but I've been in Long Beach for the last 20 years.
So talk a bit about the very interesting art behind you.
So the piece behind me is titled West On Imperial, and again, growing up in the South Bay or by LAX airport in the 70s, we spent a lot of time outside. And so it was getting my dad's Nova and going down to the beach. We did the beach a lot. And so the way you get to the beach is you basically go west on Imperial. And so it dead ends right at Dockwieler State Beach. And sometimes we'd go there, sometimes we'd go like a tad bit south, which was El Porto. So I grew up going to El Porto and Dockweiler practically through my entire youth, even up until high school. And when I surf or go out in the water, that's where I preferably like to go. I feel like it's more home, but that's why it's titled the West On Imperial. And it basically captures the beach culture. It's happy art. It's very simple. I think it's very simple, but it captures an essence that I like for people to just feel happy when they see the work.
What's interesting about it is it's very three-dimensional, which you would not expect when you think, I don't know, mural art.
Right. It's the art in itself. It's pretty flat, but I think that the fact that I do a lot of line work and the heavy line work gives it that depth. It also gives it a little bit more of a edge that people sometimes compare with stained glass, maybe in some earlier pieces. But the fact that it has movement, I think that's what makes people also feel that it's maybe three-dimensional. But it's very active. Like for the girl in the wave, I mean, if you surf, or you've ever been in the water, it's that push that's pushing you along. Same thing with the girl in the surfboard. It's pushing her along that swell that's coming in. And so there's a lot of movement in the art. And so I think that's why it also captures people and it makes people feel like they can understand it. Because if they've ever been in the water, you feel that push of the water, you feel that push of the wave. And so, again, it gives people that movement, and I think that's what they probably like about it.
You have to, one of the things I asked Ron Nelson, director here, was this is not what you normally would see in a museum. Mm-hmm. I mean, this has really kind of taken this town by storm. Mm-hmm. All the murals on the street and also here. Almost like, I hate to use the word, like, oh, now you guys are legitimate, but you've been doing this for years.
Yeah, my relationship with the museum started in 2009, and Ron and his staff have always been a big supporter of my art. But they've also supported many artists that probably wouldn't be known in Long Beach. And Ron and the museum have done a lot to bring this type of artwork to Long Beach. You have to go to LA to see this. You have to go to Orange County to see this. But now you can go to Long Beach and see it. And that's what's awesome, because you don't have to go to LA. And this work is just as powerful, if not more powerful, than something you would see on an art walk in Los Angeles. And that's a bold thing to say, and I'm not knocking LA, but to have this in my hometown now and have it in my backyard and have it to be this powerful is amazing. And to see that Ron has done that for this city and for the museum, it's just, I mean, kudos to him and much to admire that he can do this for us. And for the artist, who supports his artists. And so I really think that he's done wonders for this community, the museum, and also just our city of Long Beach.
Great, thank you very much.
Sure, thank you.